to the Stacking to Win It podcast. I'm Big Italy 42 here talking about some of the favorite stacks of Zach Scott Moxie on Twitter. He wrote up some of his favorite plays, so I'm going to break those down for you. Starting off at the top, this one's an obvious play here. The Patriots, as they are seemingly every single week. 33-point total, according to Vegas there. Tom Brady in play on every site. Most expensive quarterback, though. But he's also going to give you the nice highest floor. Rob Gronkowski getting 9 targets a game. And, when Tom Brady decides to feed Rob Gronkowski, he feasts, and this could be a great spot for him here. Just don't know how much he's going to need in this one. Might be a game where we see a lot spread around, so might be a good time to get creative with this one. Julian Edelman, $8,000 on FanDuel, $82 on DraftKings. He's a guy that's got a nice high floor if this one stays close, and he certainly has big time upside too if the Redskins are able to score and keep this game competitive. So Patriots there as usual, top stack. Next stack, Steelers and Raiders. Team totals for the Steelers just over 26 points, and Zach's a big fan of the Raiders. I love Heath Miller this week, especially on DraftKings. I'm a little bit hesitant on Ben Roethlisberger personally. I didn't think he looked like himself last week. He didn't look mobile. Hopefully this week he's a little bit better than he was last week, more decisive. And if he's not able to move outside of the pocket, it's hard for him to make those plays down the field. But hopefully one more week gets him closer to full health. Obviously, Le'Veon Bell is out. You're going to need to throw the ball here. Antonio Brown, 87 on FanDuel, 81 on DraftKings. It's a high price, but one that you could certainly look to. And you could certainly look as well at Martavis Bryant, throw him in there if you wanted to be a little bit contrarian there. But Heath Miller, probably my favorite tight end this week, so I'm definitely going to have some shares there. Buccaneers, as a value stack he likes here. As you saw in the other one, he's a big fan of Jameis Winston, and facing off against the secondary that's pretty terrible. And Winston, in this one, we got a 22.8 team total, 6,700 on FanDuel, 55 on DraftKings. And you got Mike Evans, who has big-time upside. As usual, last week was a big disappointment. I had him all over the place. But Austin Seferian-Jenkins may be back this week. If he is, that's an extra target to add into that passing game. And this is a nice, cheap stack, too, with some upside. So if Giants' secondary continues to struggle, this is one that could fly under the radar for you. Contrarian stack here. He's got the Broncos against his old team there. The Broncos have not been a good passing offense at all this season. Peyton Manning did throw for over 300 yards in his last game, but did not throw for a touchdown pass. It's really been keeping him from having much upside. He's going to have a competent running attack. They started last week finally pounding the rock with Anderson and Hillman. So competent passing attack or running attack is going to open things up in the passing game as well. Demaryius Thomas continues to have big games. Emmanuel Sanders is a guy with a nice high floor as well. So if the Colts can score some points against this tough Denver defense, this could end up being a shootout. And we know that Peyton Manning is going to like to stick it to Jim Irsay and the Colts. So that's his contrarian stack for you. It's going to wrap things up for Week 9 for the Stacking to Win It. Find us on Twitter at DFCafe. He is at Zach Scott Moxie. Check out the rest of our great content at dailyfantasycafe.com.